Everyone, and welcome to our Call on Congress training webinar. Call on Congress this year is March 16th through 18th, and it will be held in Alexandria, Virginia. I am Emily White. I'm the Advocacy Manager here at Fight CRC, and today I'll be joined by some of the members of our Grassroots Action Committee. Before we get started, I want to give everyone a little introduction to fight colorectal cancer. Here at Fight CRC, we demand a cure for colon and rectal cancer. We have three primary legs of our organization. We focus on advocacy, research, and awareness. My personal favorite is the advocacy leg, and that's what we're going to talk about today. All year round, we can advocate from home, but in March, we advocate at Call on Congress on Capitol Hill. At Call on Congress, we have 2 days of advocacy training, and then the third day we spend on Capitol Hill meeting with members of Congress and their staff. In your registration, you will receive a training manual, a really cool t-shirt, and all kinds of educational resources that we will provide. You don't have to have any type of training prior to coming to Call on Congress. We will teach you everything you need to know about advocacy. At Fight CRC, we have a Grassroots Action Committee, which are volunteers of advocates, survivors, loved ones, and caregivers who are really passionate about the cause. And we have a few joining us here today.
Hi everyone, this is Kristen Keeston. I am a colon cancer survivor, and I have been attending Call on Congress for 4 years.
Hi, my name is Josh Wimberly. I'm a rectal cancer survivor, and I've been attending Call on Congress since 2009.
Hello, this is Pam Sago. I'm a 14-year stage 3 rectal cancer survivor, and I have been attending Call on Congress since 2007.
Again, everyone, it's so exciting to have you at Congress, and I can't wait to meet each of you. Today we're going to go over the basics. We're going to start with the agenda and then talk about travel, lodging, and transportation. Of course, these things will also be covered in more detail during training on March 16th. You will also receive a training manual as part of your registration that will include detailed maps and instructions. All materials can also be downloaded at fightcrc.org/call-on-congress.
So now let's take a brief look at our agenda. On Monday, March 16th, we'll all meet at the ASCO building, which is located at 2318 Mill Road in Alexandria, Virginia, and we'll all be meeting on the 8th floor of the building. From 9 a.m. to 11, we'll have training for our first-time attendees, where we'll all get to know each other and you'll get to meet with your mentor groups and really try to build a bond with one another before we jump into all the nitty-gritty of the advocacy stuff. Of course, it's optional for veterans to show up, and that'll be from 10 to 11. At 11 a.m., we'll have general registration, and lunch will be provided. And then from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., we'll begin our training about advocacy. And then from 6 to 8 p.m., we'll have a mix and mingle reception and dinner located at the Westin in Alexandria. On Tuesday, March 17th, again in the ASCO building, at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., we'll be doing the bulk lifting of our advocacy training. And then at 5:30 p.m., we'll have an optional happy hour at the Westin Alexandria. On Wednesday is the exciting day where we all head to Capitol Hill. So starting at 6 a.m., we'll have breakfast at the Residence Inn. Of course, this is optional. It's included in your room rate. At 7 a.m., the buses will depart from the Residence Inn and head to Capitol Hill. We'll all meet at 8 a.m. and have a picture taken on Capitol Hill to capture the moment. And then at 8:30 a.m., we'll have a congressional briefing, which is a really exciting time for us to invite some special speakers, to invite staff and representatives to come and learn a little bit more about our cause and why we're there to speak with them that day. And we'll also have a light breakfast provided at that briefing. From 10:30 to 5 p.m., you'll have your congressional meetings, and these will be scheduled for you. You're welcome to attend with other advocates from your state. You're also welcome to attend with other mentor groups, or you're welcome to just partner up with anyone and go learn a little bit more and support one another in our advocacy efforts. And then at 6:30 p.m., we'll have a celebration dinner, which is a really exciting and fun time, and that will be at the Carlisle Club in Alexandria.
Travel information. Air travel. Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, DCA, is the closest airport to the 2015 Call on Congress. Metro access from the airport is quite easy. Guests should travel either the blue line towards Franconia, Springfield, or the yellow line towards Huntington. Both will make stops at the King Street station, just 2 stops away, where our program will be held. A cab ride from DCA to Alexandria, Virginia will cost approximately $20. 2 other airports are available if DCA is not one that flies from your home state. One is Dulles, the other is Baltimore. Personally, I have to fly into Dulles, so I use the Super Shuttle to get me to the hotel because it's the most economical way to travel from there. Amtrak. Those traveling by train will enter into Washington, D.C. by Union Station. To travel from Union Station to Call on Congress, take Metro's Red Line towards Shady Grove. Transfer at Gallery Place Station, 2 stops from Union Station to the Yellow Line towards Huntington. Take the Yellow Line 8 stops to the King Street Station. A cab ride from Union Station to Alexandria, Virginia will cost approximately $35. Lodging. The host hotel is Resident Inn, which is directly across the street from where the training will be at the ASCO building. It's $199 a night. Rooms are full suites and include kitchens. Complimentary breakfast is available each morning and a complimentary evening social. Food and beverages is also available Monday through Thursday evening. Parking is $18 daily on site or $12 daily off site. To register, go to www.marriott.com/WASRA and use the promotional code FCCFCCA.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions, you can send me an email at emily@fightcrc.org. We can't wait to see you in March, and we're going to have a webinar later this month to talk about our legislative priorities, so be sure to tune in.